What do you do as a foot care nurse? Do you see dirty feet all day, or what kind of feet do you see all day? Are you busy in this line of work? Why did you choose foot care nursing? These are some of the questions that I get asked as a foot care nurse, and I will be sharing my journey with you. This is my very first video, and my colleague who's using my usual foot care room has just been encouraging me to just post a video. So this is my very first video. And so my name is Jazz. I've been a foot care nurse in Nova Scotia, Canada for about 3 years. And I work in this clinic, which is the Foot Care Factory in Dartmouth. And I also do community visits. So whether that's going to a long-term care facility, a hospital, or in clients' homes, that's just the gist of what I do. So the first thing I'll share with you is this tray. This is a tray that I got off Amazon. And for all the items here that I will be showing, I will be posting the links in the description below. So this tray, I absolutely love it. It's on wheels and easy to use. So one of the first things that I lay on my table is an N95 mask. I prefer to use the N95 mask compared to the regular medical masks. I find that when I was using those masks, I would, after a long day of foot care, like I would have a cough at the end. So I think I probably was reacting just to the nail dust. And so the N95 mask, since I've started using them, no issues at all. So that's the first thing I get on my table. And next I have this emery board. And I like using this one versus one that's just straight all across. I find that for me, with just the dexterity that I have, that this is easier for me to use. And it has like a very coarse side. This is 100 by 80 grit. And I go between a variety of tools. So sometimes I'll use some that are disposable and I'll use some that are reusable. So we have this, I'm not sure if I have the link for this tool, but this tool, I'll just open the package. So I like this one because it's curved, it's easy for me to squeeze. It has that spring here in the middle. And this is what I use for, I would say, 90% of my clients. I've had these tools for over 3 years and no issues, knock on wood, with them. And then let's say if I have a client who has an ingrown nail, or I need to use a nipper that is straight. This is the nipper that I use. Okay. And this does not have that spring function, but it's not one of the tools that I use regularly, so it's okay for me. And then I'll show you a couple of the other tools that I use. I'm just going to open the packets. So as I mentioned earlier, this is just the tray setup that I have if a client is coming in. So I do apologize for opening the packets. I probably should have had them open before. So I'll start out with this. I hardly use this tool, but I just have it as, as a just in case. This one I love. I really, really love this one, and I'll show you to you at the end. This is a cuticle pusher. I don't push back cuticles. I just use this just to clean the nails. And I use this pointed part just to, let's say, just clear any dirt or any debris that's under the nails. So I'll show that to you now. So that's the pointed part. And this is the cuticle pusher. And then the next tool that I use is this one. And it sort of looks like one of the tools that the dentists use. I've had a couple of clients that have joked about this, and I'll show it to you. So both ends are the same, and I use that just to get in between the nails. And this one, it just has the single end. So just to backtrack a little, if I just at the start of a foot care session, I cleanse the client's feet. So I use that by spraying their feet with rubbing alcohol. And I also use this product. It's from Poda Expert. It's a callus softener. And this just helps to just soften the corns or calluses or just the cuticle. And it just makes working with the client's feet much easier. So I use this. And then at the end of the session, I sometimes use the cuticle oil. Now this is my own brand. And this one, it's the one that's mostly used for antifungal treatments. So it has in tea tree oil, it has in rosemary and other essential oils. And of course, because I am in Nova Scotia, this is Nova Scotian made. And yeah, so this is very good for the cuticles. And the next thing that I use on the feet of my client is this product. It's also from Poda Expert, and this is their moisturizing foam for cracked and dried skin. And I guess I should point out that this video is in no way sponsored. This is just the start of many videos to come, hopefully. And I guess this is where I would just end this video. Thanks so much for watching if you stayed with me until the end. If you have any questions, definitely leave them in the comments below. And I look forward to seeing you. Thank you.